everybody. Welcome to Live on Purpose. It's your girl Purpose, and we are back with another great episode. Today we're going to explore following your dreams with a couple of locals here in Cleveland, going all the way to New York and more. Sit back, relax, get your glass of wine, and let's get it. Thanks for joining us once again. I am sitting here with two local celebrities, I like to call them, right here in the city of Cleveland, that are taking their show on the road. So really soon, actually in a few days, these ladies will be gracing the runways, either on the runway itself or behind the scenes of New York Fashion Week. So, Ty Chanel and Nari of Hair Creed, welcome ladies to Live on Purpose.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Ty, let's start with you. Tell me about your journey so far in modeling. It seems like you just came from nowhere and bam, you are really getting some opportunities.
That's true. But I started modeling when I was in junior high school.
Okay.
I did pageants, a lot of pageants. Then I got pregnant with my daughter.
Okay.
I was 20,
We all
21.
do
Yes, yes. So my last show was I was 5.5 months pregnant with my daughter.
Okay.
So I stopped modeling just to focus on being a good mother and giving her all the opportunities that she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But now she is a business owner, and she's encouraging me to follow my dreams.
Absolutely.
So in April, she sent me on an audition for a runway show, and I made the cut.
Wow.
And I've just been going ever since.
Awesome. Now, what started you with hair? I can imagine you doing hair on little Barbies back in the day, but talk about what started you in hair.
I think what started me is when I cut my ponytail off as a kid.
Uh-oh.
I think at that moment I knew I wanted to do hair.
Okay.
Just watching my cousins do hair
Okay.
and helping them in the shop. One of my older cousins, she's a hairdresser as well.
Okay.
So I always helped her at work, and I just loved it.
So you had
And
some
I
family
loved it.
influence.
Yes,
Okay.
a lot.
Okay. So both of you have career paths that you got to really, really want and really, really work for. I think it's a daily kind of struggle to make sure that you stay on top of it. And I don't think that women follow their dreams as much as they should. What keeps you motivated?
I think what keeps me motivated is just, it was my dream, you know, and now that it's in front of me, I have to work hard to keep opportunities coming. It's just, like I said, my dream, and I just, you know, I have to work at it.
Right.
Work at it.
Now with hair, you got to stay up on the latest, right?
Yes.
So how do you keep yourself on the cutting edge of hair?
Well, besides classes and continuing education, you know, just being up on what's hot, what's going on, as far as with fashion as well, you know, they go hand in hand together. But I want to say I'm very creative, so I love just going for it and, you know, trying something new. I don't mind stepping outside the box, even if it's not a trend or what's hot.
Okay.
Let's try it. It may be.
Now, one of the big things with getting yourself out there is branding. And so we know that you have started already branding yourself with Ty Chanel, a bag, so you can let everybody know, you know, kind of, you know, who you are. And how did you create your brand, so to speak?
Well, my government name is Tynika, and my middle name is Chanel.
Okay.
So I just cut it down and put it together. And I thought, you know, that's kind of cute. So.
It works for you. So let's talk about Hair Creed. It's a very interesting name. When I think about Hair Creed, I think about, you know, it's more than hair. It's kind of what the person is about. So like you're connecting with your client. Talk about Hair Creed and how you came up with that.
Exactly. Well, you know, creed is a set of beliefs or a faith that you have, and I feel like God blessed me with this gift to be able to, you know, help women, men, children, you know, feel better about themselves with hair growth, anything, whether it's inside or outside.
Right.
You know, I'm just very thankful for it. So after I got to thinking, you know, I wanted something that would stand out and be different. And I strongly am blessed, and I feel like that was the best thing to use.
Awesome. So listen, when we come back, we're going to hear more about how these empowered women are going to take over New York Fashion Week. We'll be back in just a second. I love doing this show because it's like hanging out with my girls. So speaking of that, networking is so powerful right now. How did you two come together?
Actually, I think we had a fashion show, and Ty came and auditioned, and ever since, she has been a blessing to me.
So you guys will be ripping the runways together. You on the backside, you actually working the runway. And I love how every time you post new pics or what have you, you give credit to whether it's the wardrobe, of course, hair creed or what have you. That's so important. Do you feel like Cleveland is really making a change and getting away from crab in the barrel mentality? Or are we still the same?
That's a good question. I think it's 50-50. Okay. I think some people get it. Some people want to network. Some people want to build with each other. And there's other people who have the mentality that, you know, I can't share this because I want to be up here. You know, and my belief is if it's for me, it's going to be for me. So why not share it? Why not, you know, give someone else an opportunity as well? You know, we can do this together.
Right,
you know.
Right. And you've really set a great example, I think, of that, especially women supporting women. It's so important that we do that. And I don't see it enough, so I was like, let me get them on the show to really get a great example of how that happened, because as you get bookings, you're bringing her in, which is getting her exposure, and it's really just been quite a beautiful experience to watch.
And it's a great piggyback market for each other.
Absolutely.
Even when I do other fashion shows or even photo shoots or have clients with clothing boutiques, you know, they need models to advertise.
And there you go. There you go. It's a great partnership. Not to mention you both belong to the LOP Mag team.
Yeah, we do.
Just saying. But for those of you who don't know, of course, LOP Mag Uncovering is the newest magazine out here in Cleveland, of which these young ladies are both members. You are one of our print models. You are our hair advice and hair tips, as well as our chief hairstylist for LOP, period. So excited for both of you guys. Now, tell me about what you want to do next.
I'm in the process of getting my LLC. Okay. And we're going to start doing runway workshops and trainings to just kind of help upcoming models, or even seasoned models, learn the do's and don'ts, what to bring for casting, what you should bring in your model bag. You know, you should be prepared, and there's things that you should have in there that people just don't think about. Right. So we're going to do some trainings. Our first one is actually March 5th. We're going to do that March 5th. There's an early bird special. It's $50, of course.
Can we just cover it as media, so we'll be there.
Awesome. I would appreciate that.
Yeah. I would appreciate that. That's awesome. And what it is also my favorite line, multiple streams of income. Absolutely. So I absolutely love that and support the LLC. What's next for Hair Creed?
I'm trying to be a freelancing hairdresser. I like to travel and get contracted with whoever.
So if you're watching.
Yes. TV, fashion, weddings, any and everything, you know. The sky's the limit.
Okay. Now, I will have to say that I know this about you, is that you're definitely a colorist.
Yes.
And so you love to play around with color. Is there anything else with styling that you really just kind of love?
I think natural hair, period.
Okay.
You know, growing the hair and showing that you can be beautiful with natural hair. It doesn't have to be chemically treated or, you know, weave all the time, even though I love my inches. But I love my long hair as well.
Right. So, well, your natural hair is quite long as well.
Yes,
so,
I know. I think it's just, you know, gotta change up sometimes.
Yeah.
Gotta stay with what's going on. Exactly.
Right. So tell me, guys, what are you excited most about New York Fashion Week?
Networking.
Yes, definitely.
Now, do you have your 30-second elevator speech ready?
No.
Well, we got to make sure that you're ready. For those of you who are watching, if you have a business or you're promoting yourself, please always be ready in a pinch with business cards, a pen, some of your products, if you have products, of course, branded products as well. And always have your 30-second elevator speech. Let me know why I should invest in you. So that's what you want to make sure that you have. And you might have to condense it down to 10 or 20 seconds only because you're going to be moving so fast. Right. So that's a little tip that I gave y'all for free.
Thank you.
always. So absolutely networking. What else?
I think just the whole experience, the whole
Yeah.
atmosphere of New York Fashion Week. Like, I have dreamed about this forever.
Well, dreams
And
come
I
true.
am finally,
I love
Oh my
it.
God.
I love it. And we will get lots of pictures.
Absolutely.
And we will get lots of information. So how can people follow you now that they know you're going to be at New York Fashion Week? How can they follow you and get more information on your experience?
Okay, you can follow me on IG and Facebook at Ty Chanel.
Okay.
And my Facebook is Nari at Hair Creed, and Instagram hair_my passion, my with 2 eyes, don't ask why, and also Hair Creed
Right.
for another Instagram.
Now don't forget the little chicken over the E.
Yeah.
For
And
Hair
that's Creed
Creed.
with the KR long ED.
Long E. Don't get it twisted, long E. So I have had a lot of fun talking to you girls. I cannot wait for everything that you guys are going to do. Of course, if you're in the Cleveland area and you need help with your hair, and I know some of y'all do, make sure you use the information that Nari gave you today to book with Hair Creed. And if you have a fashion show coming up wherever you are, these ladies will be there. Make sure you book Ty Chanel to rip your runway. We'll be back in just a second for a few more words from Purpose. Live on Purpose Internet TV show is the vehicle that's going to be what propels that information out for the community and for the members of the community. But it's a movement. I mean, really exposing and bringing information to the public about the community. I'm just a vessel for people's stories to be heard. So a while ago when I was speaking at a conference, this lady came up to my mom and said, your daughter, man, the way she speaks, she speaks with purpose. And it just kind of stuck. And I started poetry when she speaks purpose, and it just developed from there. I feel like we all have a purpose, and mine is to develop people and shine a light on people. I represent the person whose voice is big, but doesn't have the power behind it, doesn't have the network behind it. I want to be that network. That was another great episode of Live on Purpose with two of the best of what Cleveland has to offer, Ty Chanel and Hair Creed by Nari. Follow them as they go to New York Fashion Week and represent Cleveland as best they know how. Make sure you continue to tune in and subscribe to Purpose Speaks on YouTube. I'll see you next week with another great show.